Welcome back. Kyle Bourrie was just 20 years old when he was involved in a tragic car accident that left him practically paralyzed, immobilized, cognitively impaired. And he is now hoping to get better. And it's a very sad story, but Tamara Duncan is joining us today, family friend of Kyle's. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having me.
There is a chance for Kyle, who has been in this terrible car accident, to improve. And you've started a GoFundMe page for the family. Tell me a little bit about Kyle's situation.
So Kyle was in the accident, was in the hospital at Royal Inland for 13 months, was in a coma for the better part of the year. We saw big improvements once they put a shunt into his brain that helps to remove the fluid off of his brain. Instant smiles, instant communication that happened, which is so lovely.
So right there, it was showing that just by putting the shunt in his brain, that there was immediate progress. There was immediate, he can make small movements and he can communicate a little bit. So right there, that says that there is progress to be made. But I understand for Kyle's situation, and we have pictures. I would love to show the pictures of Kyle. These are at Riverside Park with his dad. He is making progress, but I understand there is a window of time for him to get the treatment he needs in Ponoka, Alberta, from a brain rehabilitation center there.
Yeah, so what happens after a brain injury, you have 5 years as a window of opportunity. His brain right now is constantly working to reroute itself, to reconnect, to help, for him to come back to us in a very good cognitive way. As you can see, his beautiful smile.
And how amazing that he is now making this progress. But you want to see him get even better.
Yes.
But it's going to cost money.
Yep. So what we need is, first we need a wheelchair. As you can see, he's in the Broda chair, which doesn't put Kyle in the greatest alignment in his body, his head. So we need a rear view motorized wheelchair where we can take him out. Kyle loves the outdoors. We would like to take him to Paul Lake, to the lake, and have a wiener roast with him. He can't have a wiener, but he can be there with us, in the scenery, which he thrives in that environment. And next, we're getting him assessed for through ALS, so he can do communication with his eyes. I know Kyle has a lot to share with us and tell us. He tells me that all the time. He's very well aware that I am doing this for him, and he's adamant. He's adamant too.
I understand he's very resilient.
Yes.
Very resilient. Tell me about Kyle. Before this accident, I understand he was a very hard worker, a really good guy, big contributor to our community.
Loyal, humble, protective, family. He loves his family.
Yes. And those pictures that we were looking at were with his dad at the park. And just to have the wheelchair, for example, would allow him so much more mobility to go places. Yeah, it's a very sad story, but the part that gives me hope is that there is this window where he can get this improvement if he's given the opportunity to try. So a GoFundMe page has been started, and we can certainly have that put up on the screen. Let's talk a little bit about that. I think right now there's about just shy of $8,000 that's been raised.
Yeah, so when I approached Sean about doing this, I wanted many avenues. So I said, let's do a dinner silent auction. People who can't come to the dinner, please, if you can still donate, you can do it through the GoFundMe page, or you can also e-transfer right directly into Kyle's account, which is kylesroadtorecovery@gmail.com. You can contact me for any questions. I believe you guys have my number that we can put up. I'll answer any questions. I will help answer, do anything that I can help. And I also wanted to say the community of Kamloops has been absolutely amazing. I have well over 35 silent auction items. People are so generous and so kind. It means the world. Anything that you can donate.
That's awesome.
Helps him.
Well, I think you're a terrific friend to be involved this way, and we certainly hope that Kyle gets the help that he needs. The fundraising dinner is on the rocks, June 11th. That information has been on the screen, the GoFundMe page there, Kyle's Road to Recovery. We'd like to get him as much help as we can so he can receive the treatment he needs to get better. Tamara.
And they can get the tickets from me.
Yes. Okay, and that information has been on the screen. Phone number is 819-9300. We are back after a quick break. Stay with us.